What's good, kings and queens? It's your boy Zyair Barber, and today I'm bringing y'all my very first haircut tutorial. Today the client is getting a mid-taper, one guard all around, with enhancements and a line on the beard. Check me out. Alright, as y'all see, I got my one guard just going around the head, making sure it's all even all around. I made sure to pay close attention in the front of his hair because he had a cowlick and it kind of grew to the side, as you see, as I'm combing the hair sideways. I'm gonna start off by putting a soft first guideline in with my babyless clippers. How I like to do my mid tapers is by reference. So I always reference my mid tapers with the eyebrow, and then I come up under it with the trimmer, clean it up. Then I set in my bald line for the back of the taper. Same thing, using the clipper, so it's a soft line, and then coming back behind it with the trimmer to clean it up. And here I am, just doing the same thing on the opposite side. I lined it up with the eyebrow, set it in with the clipper as my soft line, and came behind it with the trimmer just to clean it up. So to start this back taper off, I got my 1.5 guard on, debulking slightly under his occipital bone. Now I go to put my one guard on, and I'm going about a 1/2 inch under where I was with the 1.5, and I'm debulking that area. Man, I just want to send a big shout out to my big brother Brian, man, for cooking up this beat and sending me this classic, man. So now I'm coming in with my lever open, going up about 1 inch. Now I just close my lever midway, and I'm softening up that bottom line. Y'all just see me drop the lever again. Now it's all the way closed, cleaning up that bottom line. Now I just grab my one guard, moving up about 1 inch because we really want to stretch the fade a little bit to where it has a good blend from dark to light. Some of his hair in the back grows to the right, so you'll see I'm turning my clipper a little bit to the right so that I can get a good cut on it. Now here you see me with my lever open, and I'm flicking out. I'm not putting a hard line in, but I'm flicking out that middle line that we put in with the one. Here I go with my 1.5, and again, I'm just going up another inch. And for me, how I like to fade, whether it's the side of the head, the back of the head, I pretty much all do the same thing, and I pretty much just use reference points. Based on the client's head, I just like to sculpt it out, and I like to see where based on the client's head, where the blend is supposed to go, and how high or like how low his occipital bone is, or how high is it, or just certain features on a client for me helps me with how I fade. And for me, that really took time to be able to tap into my creativity and my imagination and what I picture when it comes to the end result of the haircut that I want to produce for my client. So here, I'm just going against the grain on his neckline so that way when we shape it up, it's a nice sharp line. So here I am with my lever open, going up about a 1/2 inch. Now I have my one guard on, again, going up a 1/2 inch. Now notice on the sides, I'm going up a little bit shorter because it's a smaller canvas. I don't want to go too high up on this taper and it look all crazy. Now I have my 1.5 guard on, going up again, another 1/2 inch, clearing out that area. And for me, when I fade, I necessarily don't put in hard lines. I'm just flicking out, or what some people know as coming off of the head of the clipper. So using the hilt of my blade, using the hilt of your blade, it doesn't set in that hard line, as in sitting your clipper flat on the head. And here, man, I'm just really connecting this fade together, really blending in. As y'all see, I grabbed the one again and went back over with the grain. And I just did that on the side that I just faded to even it out, smooth it out some more. There's nothing wrong with going over your work once, twice, maybe even 3 times to really make sure you got it at its desired length. Here we are getting started on the beard. I got the lever open, going up about a 1/2 inch. Now I got the one guard on. Same thing, taking off about like a 1/2 inch. Here I go with the lever open again, taking out that line that I put in with the one. Now I got my 1.5 on, going with the grain to smooth it out. And now we're going against the grain to debulk that area. Now I'm going behind it with the one to take out the line that was left behind. And then I'm gonna put my 1.5 back on, open the lever to debulk. Now I'm opening my lever so that way we can get started sculpting his beard. Now we're prepping his hairline. I have the 1.5 guard on, closed, going against the grain, just at the front of his hairline. Now we're hitting the front of his line with some spritz. We're also going to hit the back of his beard and his neck area as well. Brush the spritz in, go ahead, lock it in. Then come behind with the blow dryer to make sure that the spritz is nice and dry. Now we about to lock in and get this neckline right. As you see, I'm just tapping and going. I'm not really putting too much pressure on it. And I'm not digging in his line either. I'm keeping it nice and natural. And I come behind it, clean up his neck. Come behind the ear. So before we get to the front of the line, we're gonna hit the back of the beard. One of my favorite barber YouTubers, Get Beam, as some of you guys know, he say frame out, frame out before you bang out. So, you know, ever since I've been watching YouTube, that's something that always stuck with me. You know, framing out the beard, getting underneath the beard, putting a nice line on it, stretching the skin, cleaning the hair up that's on his neck. Getting all the little frizzies and little excess hairs. And here we go, touching up the mustache, lining up the mustache, and inside of his goatee. Shaping the front of his beard. Again, the top of his mustache. Not digging too much into it neither. inside the chin area. You really want to make sure you're getting real detailed with your cuts. Take your time. Clients love when they feel like you're paying attention and, you know, you're not rushing them off the chair or you're giving lack of effort. I could genuinely say I put 1,000% each haircut that I do because, you know, not only is this my name, my business, my reputation, but I make people feel good. So it's like, that's what people come to me for. So it's my job to make sure I deliver each and every time. So now here we are starting with the front of the line, starting from the middle, moving our way over to the left. I wasn't able to really get the right side because of the camera angle. But as you see, I'm just measuring everything up, lining up. With your lineup, you want to make sure everything is symmetrical. Now here I go hitting the client with the razor on its natural line before I put any enhancements on. For me, I prefer to line up my client's natural line before putting any enhancements. So if or when the enhancements come off, their line and their fade is still good. Now here I go with my compressor, applying the enhancements. As you see, I'm not too close up with the compressor. I'm at a good distance, so that way it's not on there too dark. And I just make sure I apply it evenly. Now I'll come behind it with the fibers, staying at a good distance still, so that way it doesn't spray out too much and leave it super dark. And with the fibers, you're really just filling it in over the kiss, so that way it doesn't leave it looking wet. And so it looks like there's actual hair follicle on the line. So now I'm just tapping the line with the enhancements on it, so that way it looks sharp. I come behind it with the razor again. Remember what I said, y'all. There's nothing wrong with going over your work once or twice or maybe even 3 times. Dang, look at that, man. Y'all see that? That joint looking clean. Enhancements looking nice. The beard looking nice. Hair is laid. Yeah, this is a clean joint right here. Alright, now we putting a line on the beard. Anytime I put a line on the beard, I never really put the clippers on the face. I always use my straight razor. I always stretch the skin out, straighten it out, so that way you have a nice curve on there. And then again, just detail work. Man, my brother really snapped on this joint. Like, between the cut and then the vibe of this, it's really going together. And then as you see, I'm just going over his hair with the trimmer, getting all the dead hair, loose ends. You know, he's a waver, so he want that thing to be smooth. Man, I just want to say thank you to everybody who sat through this video, man. Y'all don't know how excited I am to finally get my first YouTube video out. And we only going up from here, man. I promise you. It's only up from here. And here's the final results of the cut. Man, thank you again. I'm Zyair Barber. And we gonna catch y'all next time, man. Enjoy.